a different subject. Hope you will enjoy today's discussion. Sip Lavin, Sip Siri, Sip Sachin, Sip Atmanand, Sip Ru Mataji, Sip Deepatma, Sip Chudanand, Sip Das, Sip Anil Soni, Sip Girish Anand, Sip Sadanand, Sip Rajanand, Sip Ahem, Sip Shair, Sip Samatma, Sip Dasi, Sip Premchandji, Sip Siva, Sip Meenakshi, Sip Prakash, Sip Bliss, Sip Chotwani, Sip Sukhi, Sip Harshal, Sip Soham, Sip Rekha, Sip Krishna, Sip Anna, Sip Ahem Atma, Sip Atma Trai. And the rest of you I can't see. I welcome you to the call. And I want you to ask me questions today on this subject. And the subject is this, that religion is the opium of the masses. You know who said this? Karl Marx. Karl Marx said it, and he said religion is opium of the masses. So you are welcome to ask me questions or comment what this means and how is it connected to spirituality. Yes, please. You are thinking? Please think. You know opium? What's opium? What is opium? Religion is opium. It's an addiction. If you like some more points, I'm telling you. First, this is the opium of the masses. Religion has become a source of solace. People follow religion because they feel, calm. They have the illusion of happiness. They believe that, happiness comes with religion. Then it's a tool of control. People, the religions use this to control people, to create hierarchies. And religion has said it's blasphemous. It's blasphemous to ask questions. Therefore, you shut up and follow. And because they create a kind of a community, a belonging, people just follow. And they try to make it look like it's logical, but it's blind faith, basically. And religion also creates fear. If you don't do like this, then you'll go to hell. So religion, but it's an opium of the masses. It's opium of the masses. So प्रेमचंद जी आपको बताना है, बोलिए क्या क्वेश्चन है या क्या कमेंट है आपका?
शिवोहम गुरुदेव.
शिवोहम.
In this world, up to the kindergarten level, it is a opium. People will awake in the morning, take bath, go to the mandir, bell बजाएंगे, घंटी बजाएंगे, उसके बाद दिन भर they will forget what is God, where is God, who is God. They have no interest at all except taking daily going to temple just to fulfill their opium level. I think so. So and after that it becomes the religious, it becomes the intellectual, ये अलग path. But so long in kindergarten, it is a opium, and it is increasing day by day.
Very beautifully said, Premchand ji. I really appreciate आपने opening batsman में छक्का मारा. कि opening point, Premchand ji says, as long as religion remains to be a kindergarten, it is an opium. When religion goes beyond it being a kindergarten, then that opium, that addiction becomes a benediction. Very well said, Premchand ji. Very beautifully said. So, anybody else? And why is it important in spirituality? What is the connection between this religion and what is the connection? Samatma? Yes, Samatma.
Shivoham.
Shivoham.
I love all the divine souls here. Really, religion keeps us separate from God because religion tells us that God is separate and he's somewhere high up. And it always makes you live in fear. Like even the priest who is actually doing bhakti every day, because of fear, he is not actually near God in his heart because he doesn't realize that God is within. And then you have these false things that if you don't fast or if you don't follow these things, God will get angry. So they feel God is only a supernatural power who is only waiting to punish you if you don't do something right. So that is why At one point, you have to leave religion. First, to get into spirituality, you need religion as a base. But once you come to a certain level, you have to let go of religion. And as you always say, this is your sentence. You cannot attain God without religion, and you cannot attain God with religion.
Very beautifully said.
So,
Samatma,
yes.
I'm happy to see you. Today you're back with full energy. So I'm seeing you completely back to normal. Good to see you like this. So one thing we have never spoken of this sentence. Religion is an opium of the masses. Why? Why are we saying religion is an opium of the masses? Opium is considered to be a drug.
Yeah.
Is religion really a drug? Because out of 8 billion people, I think 6 billion people are in religion. 6
Yes.
billion people are following some religion in the world today. But out of 6 billion people, how many people realize God? How many people understand the meaning of God? What is God? Who is God? How many people understand? Therefore, I found it a bit interesting topic saying, religion is not bad, but religion is very bad if we are going to be in religion all through our life. I would like to invite Siri because she was a very religious person for many decades. So after Samatma, Siri, and then Karma. So Siri, what do you have to say about this subject?
First thing is you must get a guru. That is the main important thing. Otherwise, you will be stuck there itself. You must get a proper guru who will take you to spirituality. Otherwise, it is very, very difficult. You keep on running, but I think a time will come, you will get a guru. That is what my experience says. If you keep on longing for the divine and you are very sincere, means you will get. But without an enlightened guru, it is impossible.
No, but
For me,
you have
it
been.
was impossible because I did not know anything till I came to this call. Even I did meditation. For the past 10 years, I'm doing meditation and I get up early morning. I don't know, early morning 4 to 6 is my meditation time because after 6 only I enter the kitchen. Because once I enter the kitchen means I cannot do.
So Siri, what I'm saying, you also many times you tell us that for
Yes.
many decades, for not
Yes.
20, 30,
Correct.
40, 50 years, you were addicted to religion, correct? You were completely
Yes,
addicted.
completely addicted, fully
It-
orthodox.
Yeah, so you are an example of opium. You are example of taking the opium of religion. Am I right in saying that?
Correct.
And then you broke out of it. Are you saying that a guru helped you to break out of it? This is what you're saying.
Correct. Because
Because
you don't know what is spirituality. You keep on praying to a God and you think that, okay, if you tell Rama, 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 one day Rama will come in front of you and he will stand in front of you. Whatever you ask, he will give you. But you won't believe. I was so much. I told you that like this, I keep on. So I even so many. If you keep on chanting the goddess name, then she will come in front of you. I have the experience also. I will tell you today. I'm telling this in front of everyone. For 21 days, 21 times with Bhakti, I did this Hanuman Salisa, and in my dream, Lord Hanuman came. He asked, "What you want?" I could not ask anything. I said nothing, only Bhakti, and I don't know what. Afterwards, again, many times I had done, but never that experience. So once you are sincere and you want this, I have had many like these experiences that God will come in my dreams. Lot of experiences I'm having all those.
but now you are still waiting for God to come in your dream or no?
No, God. I now I am into meditative this one only. God, I want to know who am I, but I think I will get it. I don't know. I should get it.
No, good. See, so what happens? People don't understand that even that God coming in our dream is the mind. Even I was having the same experience with Shiva, and I was getting the visual of Shiva.
There
For
are many
example,
stories, Guruji. I am having lot of experiences, lot and lot.
Yeah.
Not only this Hanuman, this I shared here. I am having
No,
many.
nothing. This is all to build our bhakti. For me, Shiva came and told me build a temple. I built a temple because Shiva told me build a temple. But then if I only had built a temple, nothing would have happened in my life. Until I left, I went beyond the kindergarten of religion. How Premchandji started. Kindergarten is opium. As long as we are addicted to the kindergarten of religion, we cannot go to the university of spirituality.
We need a guru, enlightened guru who will take you. That is only I feel.
Yeah. Without Guru, I could not have achieved anything. For me, without my guru, I would not have my guru. I used my guru used to tell me sometimes you are crazy. What you don't know anything. My guru used to tell me, what? You don't know anything, man. My guru used to tell me. Then he told me, you go and talash. You go and talash. So good. This Karl Marx subject is very interesting. Karma, and then we have karma, karma, Meenakshi, Krishna, Ahem Atma. Karma,
Shivoham AiR.
Shivam.
As you rightly put all the points, and everybody else also. मैं शायद थोड़ा सा हिंदी में आज बोलूंगी बिकॉज ये बहुत ही अच्छा टॉपिक आपने पिक किया है कि और आजकल तो बहुत ज्यादा हो गया है स्पेशली इंडिया में कि धर्म का अफीम चाट रखा है सबने.
All over the world.
यस
Karma, all over the world. Yeah.
हम क्योंकि हाँ वो भी है. एंड ये इंडोक्ट्रिनेशन बचपन से स्टार्ट होता है पैदा होते ही क्योंकि काफी कन्वीनियंट हो जाता है. तलाश पे निकलना बहुत मुश्किल होता है ना, वो अपने अंदर भी देखना पड़ता है. एंड इट्स लाइक द पर्पस ऑफ रिलीजन वाज सपोज टू बी क्रिएटिंग अ डिसिप्लिन. सिर्फ एक डिसिप्लिन के लिए यूज होना था कि आपका डेली लाइफ का रूटीन कैसा होना चाहिए, आपको भगवान का नाम लेना चाहिए, यू शुड बी इन फीलिंग ऑफ ग्रैटिट्यूड. लेकिन फिर बीच में मिडिल मैन आ गए, पंडित आ गए, पास्टर्स आ गए, बहुत सारे लोग और आ गए. And then they started just changing the whole concept, creating power for themselves and creating fear, a lot of fear among people कि जी नहीं, like you said कि भगवान ये नहीं करोगे तो ये हो जाएगा, वो नहीं करोगे तो ऐसा हो जाएगा. I mean,
No,
how
Karma, there
can
are
God
two
be punitive?
there are two extremes. One extreme, what you're saying, is fear, and the other extreme is miracles.
वो भी
One
वो भी
extreme is
fear से.
no,
वो भी
miracle
fear,
means
हाँ.
false belief. False belief that you come to the institution of worship and you touch the priest or the pastor and you'll be cured of your diseases.
Absolutely.
So these are the
Absolutely.
true extremes.
Absolutely. And overall, if you just look at it very superficially, it just has become a convenience. हर कोई अपने हिसाब से अपने ही रिलीजन में जैसे जिसका मन आ रहा है वैसे कर रहा है, just for the convenience that they don't have to look within, they don't have to go on that talash, just because it's easier.
Actually, religion has become a distraction.
Oh,
It distracts you. It confuses you completely. And good, very, very well said. Thank you, Karma. We have got Meenakshi and Krishna.
Shivoham sir, good evening.
Sure.
So
Meenakshi, bolo.
this topic is literally like in our homes, false misbeliefs are there, multiple false misbeliefs are there. Out of their convenience, I would like to pick the word convenience. They do anything जिसको जैसा जम रहा है. Like my mother-in-law is like कि अभी मंदिर नहीं जा पा रहे because she got fracture in her leg. So TV में ritual देखना है, but देखना है. There is no logic. There is no logic of that. But she has to do. बस mind का वो बैठ गया because she is doing from past 60 years. टीवी में वो भगवान का अभिषेक देखना है, देखना. पारस चैनल, जिनवानी चैनल, all जैन channels are there. So one is out of convenience. They do anything and everything just to satisfy their mind, just to satisfy. Second, rituals and superstitions make them, I think, this opium of like the masses, because of so many rituals. Like abhishek karna hai, my father is just like abhishek karna hai. They don't even sit in silence for 5 minutes. I have told them like multiple times ki papa, for 5 minutes you still your mind, you be in silence. They cannot. So
Because
I
it's
am
an
like,
opium. Because it's an opium.
yeah,
बहुत
in their
strong.
mind, in their mind there are very strong beliefs कि नहीं मुझे ये करना है, फिर चाहे कुछ भी बोले, कुछ भी. और इनफैक्ट gurus are also teaching the religion is like कि you need to follow all these things, then you'll be going to heaven and hell and all. But I am very happy after this call, after joining this call, कि मुझे बहुत लोगों ने प्रेगनेंसी में भी मुझे बहुत लोगों ने बोला रात को 12 बजे मत करो, दिन में 12 बजे ये मत करो, रात को 1 बजे यहाँ मत जाओ, शाम के 7 बजे यहाँ मत जाओ. बट आई एम नॉट फॉलोइंग इवन ए single thing told by them. I'm very happy, very peaceful. मैंने बोला जो
Right.
होना है वो वैसे भी होगा because of my karma. If karma is there, I
No,
need
no.
to
Now you only left days or weeks. I don't know how many days or weeks that we will see
days
you.
only, days,
Uh,
15, 20 days, I guess.
be in consciousness. Be
Yeah.
in complete surrender. Remember one thing: nobody in this world can change the divine will. Correct, na? You
Yes.
yourself. You have had how many? 3 or 4, 5 in the past episodes
Yeah.
of.
Five,
Uh,
five.
this is the 5th or this is the 6th.
This is sixth.
6th time, and for the
Yeah.
first time you are reaching your 9th month, and you are reaching, and the whole change is earlier you were not spiritual, and in this
Yes.
whole entire 9 months you have been completely spiritual, completely peaceful. Even now there is no fear, there is complete acceptance, there is complete surrender. That is the beauty.
No, sir,
And
there is so much change, so much change. I have stopped following religion. I have completely stopped following religion. मेरे मम्मी लोग मुझे बोलते हैं मंदिर नहीं जा रहे हो तुम लोग, भगवान का नाम नहीं लेते। मैंने कहा आपको जस्टिफाई नहीं करना है मुझे कि मैं कितना भगवान का नाम ले रही हूँ कि नहीं ले रही हूँ। I
but
am
you
just
know your
working.
sip
I
is
am
on your
doing my,
lip. Sip is on
yeah.
your lip, right? Sip is always on your
True.
lip. But you keep that.
Yes,
Keep
sir.
that. Prabhu, Prabhu, I surrender to you, Prabhu. And take your care. Whatever is your care, you have to take. Do your whatever in your intelligence. You be in consciousness. I never be careless over the next few days, but be completely fearless because you have surrendered, not surrender. Somebody
Yes,
tells
sir.
me this very beautifully. Somebody says, I don't surrender. I have surrendered. Surrendered means I have completely surrendered. That surrendered means completely I've handed over my life. That is
All
very
this
few
is
people. Very
because of
few
you,
people are
sir.
blessed. Only gods and goddesses are blessed to be able to do that. To
So
completely.
one line I again want to say, जहाँ पना तो cigarette हो. I have like complete change in my life. I am fearless, literally fearless कि जो होगा देखा जाएगा types.
Be in that mode. Be in the complete surrendered mode. Okay. Good.
Thank you
Well
so much,
said.
sir.
Krishna. And keep coming on Zoom as long as you can come. Keep on coming on Zoom. Krishna.
Yes, sir, Shivoham.
Shiva.
So it's so beautiful to hear from Meenakshi.
Ah.
Anyway, today's topic, religion is the opium of masses. So throughout in life, anybody, all of us, this is an example of moving from pleasure to peace to purpose. So wherever we get opium, you stop there. We think there is some comfort there. But now we are moving from pleasure to peace and now to purpose. So people who have not had the beauty of purpose must be, flocking to these places thinking they might get something. Maybe the intention is good. And then I also feel this is also a way of, when the caste system came in, the Brahmanical system, matlab it is in a way, oppressing the weak. That is why Marx quoted this. Yeah. And then when you have some problem, when you have a weakness, you are taking advantage of that weakness. So that is why the guru matters a lot, because this is the only place you can open your heart, and then the guru is trying to pull you out from the problem. The other things are even, you had a call earlier, even the psychiatrist also make the patient permanent patients. There is no way of coming out from the, from the gutter into which they have fallen. So that is what opium, I think, opium, you drink, you are always in that, slave of those things. And also, a few people will know to say the truth. I also, somehow, I don't know why this old story, the childhood story of the child who calls out, the emperor is not wearing any clothes, the emperor is naked, because the whole world says that only the blue-blooded person can see the emperor's clothes, and emperor was walking naked. But only a child had the guts to say the emperor is naked. This keeps on, the mysticism, the false belief were passed on. You have to pray to God. It is passed on. At least maybe gurus like you will change the future of what people are thinking about and how we are going to move, further, maybe.
But it's very sad, what today I took this topic, Krishna, because I've never found such a strong subject. You found
It's very beautiful, sir. And I
today's
love
topic.
Karl Marx.
Yeah, today's topic is very, very strong topic. And I have never found such a strong statement. I know where it came from me today morning.
And something, sir, earlier, now people will not believe it, but there was a time when Gurudev used to say, Chinmaya Swamiji had said once, only a true communist can be a true spiritual person. You know, he meant very profound statement it was, but now it has anyway again blended into religion and divisive, you know. Yeah.
But I feel sad that people who are so addicted to religion, the problem, what is the problem? Actually, we don't have a problem. The problem is that, like the pole vault, the pole vault is an example where we need that pole to jump. But unless we leave the pole, we cannot cross over. So when we have got an opium, when there's an opium called religion, we cannot attain God. Impossible. It is impossible to attain God with religion.
And nobody wants to educate you on that. And I'm so surprised a person, I'm not naming him, a person who was connected with the Chandrayaan. He has gone to Kashi or somewhere to do the last rite of his dog. And he has put it in the Facebook. I was thinking, my God, what is this?
But what can we do? So
Yeah.
we cannot make any judgment, you know. But the only thing is we can observe it. What you're observing is a very important observation for us not to follow.
No, it is misleading and misguiding many who are
because
following them.
Because they are authorities in their own. They are all big. So sometimes some big pandit, some big swami, they speak something which is an opium. They are drugging people.
Yes, it's true.
And those people who are getting drugged are getting drugged for 30 years, 40 years, 50 years, 60 years, 80 years. And their life is over.
True, true.
So this is a very strong topic, and those who don't understand will say, "Bakwas baat kar rahe, kya matlab hai? Religion to acha hai. Itne bola religion acha nahi hai." The problem is,
I don't know, I forgot the person who said this. Again, a great philosopher, he had said lunacy is worshipped in India.
lunacy is worship.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Thank you. Ahem Atma. And then SIP. Sir, Ahem Atma.
Yeah. Sir, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Sir, religion is the opium of masses. Absolutely correct. I'm traveling in a car. I think I'm audible actually. Yeah. Religion is the opium of masses. It is absolutely correct. Correct in the sense, little bit of opium is required actually. When a child is born, of course, religion only introduces, all the children in the world are introduced to God through this opium called religion. Religion is fundamental, but there should be a limit for everything. I just compare this. Religion is just like a skin of the banana, and the real banana or fruit is called as the spirituality, I can say. When we are peeling the skin of the banana, the real fruit, banana only we should eat. Rather than eating the fruit, the world eats the skin of the banana.
Very good analogy.
Yeah,
Where you got the analogy from?
Whether religion is required or spirituality is required, or whether skin of the banana is required or real fruit is required, both are required. Both are required, absolutely. Whether if you want to eat the fruit, if you want to reach the spirituality, definitely first you have to open the skin of the banana. That skin of the banana is opium.
That's why Premchandji started with that comment. You heard Premchand. He said, what we say, religion is the kindergarten. We need kindergarten. Without kindergarten, we cannot become university. We cannot reach university.
Correct. After peeling the skin of the banana, the people eat, rather than eating the fruit, the spirituality, they eat the banana skin. That is not correct. Therefore, this statement is absolutely correct. 90, as you are correctly saying in each and every of our meeting, this gathering, that 99% of the people are not getting liberated. Out of 99%, only 1% only eat the fruit, eat the real fruit of banana. 99% of the people, they eat the skin of the banana, which is the religion.
So, Ahmatma, you are a personal example, no, Ahmatma. Up to few years back, you are also completely religious. Am I right or not?
Correct. Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct.
You are like
rather than seeing God in temples, I see God in everything now. Everything gone. Bite
So
na, sleep.
that is the grace of SIP. That is
Yeah,
the
yeah,
grace
really.
of SIP that you have awakened.
No, no. Through the grace of SIP, through you, I have been awakened. I'm very happy.
Good, very good.
Right, sir.
I'm happy. I'm
Thank you,
happy
sir.
to hear you. Thank you, Hematma.
Thank you, sir.
SIP. Thank you. SIP, Prakash.
Namaste, Guruji.
Namaskar.
Karl Marx has stated this, but he himself has started another religion called Marxism. So that's the problem. Problem is not religion; it is ideology. Whenever any ideology goes to extremes, the extreme right or extreme left, then that creates the problem. When you're in the middle, religion is not a problem. Today, all the wars are taking place where Russia, that's communist, Marxist. In Middle East, there against the ISIS, these Palestinians are all the extremists. They have attacked Israel. Israel is just retaliating. So when the ideologies have gone to extreme, they have started wars. So religion by itself, I'm not talking about that. But if you follow what Auguste Comte, father of sociology, said, should I have the religion of humanity? Then that creates no problem. He doesn't want all these other religions which have rigid ideologies.
So for your information, religion is basically one where you talk of one God and one scripture. Every religion, they are not, that's why we differentiate. In spirituality, there is no differentiation. You can follow any religion. According to spirituality, all religions are good. But you should not be intoxicated with religion.
Exactly. But
What you're saying?
You yourself first started with religion, and now
Yeah,
you have reached spirituality.
But I would not be able to realize the truth with religion. Impossible.
Yeah, but you started with religion, then you realized it was
so,
this thing.
Prakash, what we are saying, religion is the foundation. You need religion, but you should not be addicted to it.
Yeah.
It should not become opium.
In psychiatry, say absence of religion is the cause of all psychiatric disorders. Not rigid religion, but
yeah, I agree to a point, but I think sometimes are you saying that then religion is a solution to psychiatric disorders? Are you saying that?
Not a solution. Extremes is bad. But
no, so you can't. I'm just saying, if I go literally by what you're saying, then the religion should become a cure. It's not a cure. Spirituality is a cure. Spirituality is a cure for all psychiatric problems. Please contemplate on that. Okay, Siba. Thank you, Sip. Siba and then Shayad. Siba, unmute Siba.
Pranam Guruji.
Pranam.
Even I was very religious, Guruji, initially. I used to go to Guruji. I used to go to Ambaji every year. I used to carry pujas everywhere, Guruji. दरवाजा लगाओ ना. अरे वो टावेल काट. Sorry, Guruji.
बोल और कुछ.
नहीं गुरुजी. नवरात्रि में 9 दिन के फास्टिंग होता था गुरुजी. I used to never wear chappals and I used to go to temple. दिन भर ऐसा ही.
अभी भी ड्रग या ओपियम है, अभी छोड़ दिया?
अभी कुछ नहीं गुरुजी. When you met everything, I left Guruji. I realized now I don't fear only. I used to sit in front of idol. I used to cry like anything, Guruji. कि भगवान में ही मिली थी क्या? I used to what we say, मतलब गुरुजी भगवान के साथ बातें करती थी गुरुजी आइडल के सामने बैठ के. तो now everything went away गुरुजी. And as मतलब अभी ऐसे लगता है कि गुरुजी आप मेरे अंग संग है, तो क्यों डरना है? किस चीज के लिए डरना है? तो everything went away गुरुजी.
You have to be in consciousness. Okay, Shayad, you have to be in consciousness, and that consciousness will keep you grounded. Good. Shayad.
Prabhu Shivam.
Shivam, sir.
That's a story. It's a short story. I'll tell in English only.
Yes.
There's a temple, and then a person wants to enter the temple. People are not allowing him. He comes out, they throw him out. He comes out and tells another person, look, I built this temple and they're not allowing me. And the other person says, this is my temple. They are not even allowing me also. So, religion ऐसा हो गया है कि भगवान को भी बाहर छोड़ देते हैं लोग, and they are so entangled in what they are doing, the rituals, etc. So the main purpose of that religion is lost. Religion was made to bring people closer to God. It is just to open the door and they get enlightened. But now what has happened is they have created all these barriers where maybe you need to feed the pujari first to feed the heart of the God.
No, it's so Shair, what you're saying, it's so black and white that religion is only good up to a point where what you said it introduces you to God. It starts your journey to God. But you can't finish your journey to God with religion. Impossible. No religion in the world. Forget any religion. No religion can do it.
It can take you till a point,
Yeah,
and after that, it is your own journey.
absolutely.
It can put you on the railway track, then you have to run.
Yeah, but if you keep on following, going round and round the religion, then you will never realize God.
Yeah, true. That's nice.
Thank you, Rekha Parwani.
Shivoham AiR.
Yes, Shoham.
I'm happy I was religious. That's why I came to Shivoham Shiva temple. I heard your bhajans. And from there, then onwards, after AiR bhajans, I realized the purpose of my life and what is the reality of who am I.
So are you still
So,
addicted to religion?
no, not addicted to religion. But still people around, they keep saying, my God, your God. It's difficult to explain. So I just left that also. I don't get into that to tell anybody because they still believe, my God, your God. Mine is better, yours is better. So,
Nothing is religious. Religion is not bad. Religion
yes.
is not toxic. When you say religion is an opium, sometimes you need one drop of an opium in your drug, in your medicine to cure you. But when you become addicted, when opium means you become addicted to it, you can't leave it. You can't leave it. You become blind. You follow it. You don't go towards really, don't find out who is God, where is God, what is God. You just blindly believe that I will go to Vaikuntha, I will go to Goloka, I will go to Kailash, I will go here, I will go there. What is the meaning? So this is the problem. Okay, good. Rumataji.
प्रणाम गुरुजी शिवोहम
Namaskar, Rumataji. बोलिए.
Guruji, earlier I was also very religious.
हाँ.
After listening to you, after coming in contact with you, we became spiritual. But still, Guruji, unknowingly, the things are so deep rooted. अभी भी हम unknowingly we say ऊपर वाले की दया चाहिए, है ना? Still in the mind somewhere it is कि भगवान ऊपर ही है. मतलब इतना चेंज होने के बाद भी say unknowingly like this.
रूमाता जी, सुनिए, unknowingly saying में कोई problem नहीं है. But deep inside you, you should have, of course, if you keep changing because your age is, you have crossed so many years. But inside you, you have to be very conscious that you don't mean it. You don't mean it. आप जानते हैं ऊपर वाला है या ऊपर वाला नहीं है?
नहीं, वो तो मन में है.
तो किधर है? ऊपर
दिल
वाला
के
है या अंदर
अंदर
वाला?
है. दिल के अंदर है भगवान.
नहीं, वो ऊपर वाला नहीं, अंदर वाला है.
अंदर वाला है. और गुरुजी जो भी है, मतलब हर रिलीजन को जो है वो ये सोचता है मेरा वो जो है प्रभु अच्छा है. जो राम के फॉलोअर्स हैं वो सोचते हैं राम जी सुपर हैं. जो गुरुद्वारे के हैं वो सोचते हैं हमारा गुरुद्वारा सुपर है. एक्चुअली तो एनर्जी है प्रभु. तो जब तक हम ये नहीं रियलाइज करेंगे कि सिर्फ है एवरीथिंग, तब तक कुछ नहीं हो सकता.
And the problem is, Rumata ji, even today, they are building big temples. अभी अयोध्या में क्या किया है? अयोध्या में huge अयोध्या temple. अभी एक अयोध्या temple से बंद नहीं हुआ. Abhi, they are going to Vrindavan, they are going to Kashi, they are going to one place, and they are making bigger temples and bigger temples.
Yes.
But they are all enterprises because religion is opium. People इतना drug है. अभी भी लाखों लोग, करोड़ों लोग जाते हैं, बड़े बड़े मंदिर में जाते हैं. क्यों जाते हैं? क्या है उस मंदिर में?
Tirupati Guruji, so big line, and it has become rather business. The Pandit will drag you inside and will take money and you can do darshan. So what is this?
So But Rumataji, that is what today's topic. Today's topic, religion is an opium of the masses.
Yes, Guruji.
लोग इतने फंसे हैं, people are so drugged, people are so addicted, they can't get out of it. मैं आपको एक एग्जांपल देता हूं. आप एक शराबी को बोलो कि शराब अच्छा नहीं है, मानेगा?
No.
You go to a drunkard and you tell a drunkard कि drinking alcohol is dangerous for your health. वो कभी छोड़ेगा ही नहीं.
No, never.
जो अल्कोहल से एडिक्टेड है, जो ड्रग से एडिक्टेड है, जो स्मोकिंग से एडिक्टेड है, वो स्मोकिंग कभी छोड़ ही नहीं सकता है. वो सिगरेट पैकेट में लिखा है कि तुम्हें कैंसर मिलेगा, वो फोटो दिखाते हैं सिगरेट पैकेट में, फिर भी हम छोड़ नहीं सकते.
And Guruji, when somebody dies at home, people won't cook for 4 days. What is the idea behind it? कि आग नहीं जलानी है गैस पे. क्यों, क्या होता है? The person is gone. You have to, what is, if you make tea and everything, what is the problem?
Many people have changed.
Won't cook.
Many people have changed. Even the bodies in the house, they are making tea, coffee and giving everybody. Many people have changed this because they realize it is nonsense. I went to somebody passed away. I went and I asked them. I said, I was just asking, looking around. Zomato से पिज्जा आ रहा है, चाय पॉइंट से चाय आ रही है, स्टारबक्स से कॉफी आ रही है. अभी शरीर में डेड बॉडी घर पे पड़ा है, लेकिन सब सामान आ रहा है, खाना पीना सब आ रहा है. There is no problem. That way people are changing.
Okay. That way people are changing.
Rajan, thank you, Romataji. Rajanand, Will, and Siri, Payal.
Shubham sir.
Shubham sir.
Sir, although because of religion we are driven to God, but here by opium we mean that we have a religious, ritualistic addiction instead of realizing the God who we are supposedly worshipping. So even if we come to know that spirituality, but we don't want to transit or transcend the religious path, as we don't want to go against the false kick which this opium gives us. Because also the ritualists don't give us a realistic distinction between boga and the yoga, and don't teach us the real purpose of life also. हमें इसी में फंस जाते हैं. और सबसे बड़ी बात यह है that sometimes we take refuge of the religion. अच्छा लगता है वो, because after annoying our fellow creatures or performing that malefied addictive acts, we take refuge. जैसे मैं मीट खाता था and I would take also wine etc. तो my wife would sometimes stop me that इतनी पूजा करते हो, शिव जी की पूजा करते हो, माता की, क्यों खाते हो मीट? Then I would refer वहां पर चढ़ता है मीट, काली माता को वाइन चढ़ता है, ritualistic approach जो है, I would refer it that means I was taking the refuge of this for my addiction जो मुझे थी, शराब की थी, मीट की थी. I would take the refuge of all these ritualists जो भी करते हैं. So यहाँ ये poison बन जाता है. So but after all that, there should be grace of God, and जो मेरे साथ हुआ, abruptly I got the grace.
See what you just said. Religion is addiction. Spirituality is realization. It's a rhyme. Remember the rhyme. Religion is addiction. Spirituality is realization. In religion, there will be no realization. Some people think spirituality is an addiction. Spirituality is not an addiction. Spirituality is a realization. It's anubhuti. But religion is not anubhuti. In religion, there is no anubhuti. In religion, it is only blind faith. In religion, you just blindly follow. And this doesn't take us anywhere. Thank you. Will, Siri, and Payal, go with. Will.
Shivohang, thank you very much for this.
Yes, Will.
Firstly, I find discussion on Marx very distasteful. I find him a very unpleasant person. So that's
okay. One point. 1 minute. I am telling you. Also, somebody else, I think, Sip mentioned, we are not here appreciating Marxism and Karl Marx. We are not appreciating. We are only talking of one statement he made. Please continue, Will. Only one statement when he said that religion is the opium of the masses. I'm not endorsing Karl Marx, making it clear to SIP Prakash also. So please continue, Will.
I'd like to produce the simile of the doctor. Like if you go to the doctor and you have some pain in your body, he can just give you opium. He can give you morphine. He says, there, that will make you feel better. And you do feel better. You feel takes all the pain away, then he can leave you from the hospital. But he's done you a very great disfavor because he's taken the... So that's what Marx meant. Marx meant that religion is like... It's taking away the pain, but it's not treating the real illness.
Good point.
So religion is not the only opiate of the people, because nowadays entertainment, sport, and many other things we can think of are the opiate of the people. This is what is... It is making people feel good that your team win against Pakistan or something. People feel very happy. But they all the time they forget that maybe today they die, tomorrow they die. This issue, the actuality of death, this is what I mean by opiate. I'm distracting you from the real problem by playing entertainment or getting you drunk or food or all kinds of things. This is the real problem. So I think today we should be talking about really what are the opiate of the people, because it is extremely dangerous.
You brought a very beautiful point, no doubt. Sometimes it may be sports. Sports may become an addiction. Sometimes it may be money. Money is an addiction. Sometimes it may be what you said, entertainment. It may be pleasure. If we are, that's what in this call we call it bhoga. And when there is bhoga, then you cannot be in yoga. And the people, my dear Will, like you said, the doctor giving you, if a doctor is giving you morphine, when you're in the 4th stage of cancer, when you have no hope of coming back, and it's only to take away the pain, it's different. But religion is not doing that. Religion is creating an addiction, and then your rituals and superstitions and dogma, and you're caught in the lies, and you believe that God lives in the skies. And then you're gone round and round in circles. You'll never find God. You'll never realize God. I hope you get what I'm saying, Will.
Yeah, the classical situation is in abdominal pain. For example, if you go into the doctor with abdominal pain, they are prohibited, they are forbidden to give you morphine until they find out what the cause is.
You should not, because if you get addicted to morphine, then no painkiller will work with you.
Well, it's the point is you cover up the illness. So if someone goes in with appendicitis, you don't know what it is. You give them morphine. You say, but you should not do that, because you need to know. Also, similarly with road traffic accidents, things like this, it's the wrong use of morphine.
Good. Well said. Will Siri, Payal, go with and sit. Siri.
Sure, Guruji. Now I will just add one point, that had I not come to this call, I would have been in Varanasi. I used to tell in the last days I should be in Varanasi to get moksha. And one more thing is, I wanted to visit Kailash Mansarovar, but now my husband is very happy that I am not asking to go and visit Kailash Mansarovar. Whereas all the places I have visited, from Amarnath to Muktinath to every place we have gone. Kailash, I told we will wait for some time, afterwards we will go. But by that time I joined this call, so that is left.
See, because Siri, you have realized that I was going to go to Kailasha. It was in my list. I was supposed to go. Then that is one in my talash. I realized Shiva is not in Kailasha.
Even I realized, Guruji. Even nowadays, even if somebody calls me to this nearby temple, also I tell I find God in myself. I don't have time to go there.
I used to be
very happy in myself. So,
Siri, when I used to be driving in going to Badrinath or Haridwar, Rishikesh, I would stop at every temple. Every possible temple, one big Shivaling temple, one this temple, that temple, this temple. Just nowadays, you don't feel like, because there's no relevance. What are you stopping? Why you are stopping? Because SIP is inside you. SIP is inside. Why are you, who are you stopping for? But those who are addicted, that's why I said, religion is addiction. Spirituality is realization. Spirituality makes you awaken. It is spiritual awakening. And religion is not awakening. Religion is praying without understanding what I'm praying, which God I'm praying, who's God, where is God, what is God. Just like that, we are continuing to pray.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Sri. Payal, go with.
Pranam Guruji, Shivam.
Pranam, Payal, bolo.
Actually, Guruji, I think just not the religion. I think in India, especially, I would want to comment. The casteism is also going uproot. The way I see people, there are certain segment of people they want to promote their set of people. Especially in corporate world, I have seen this a lot. Tamilians will want Tamilians. Eh, I mean, forget the religion. People have gone to that level to recruit and get people in their working style just because they know them and they understand that particular language. And somehow, honestly, prior to coming to this particular call, I honestly never believed in the second name. I always felt the first name completes you. Prior to this call, I had this. I never thought who is Christian, who is Hindu, who is this, that. And I always used to feel, where do I belong? Do I have set of people who think like me? Until I got into this call where everybody is like-minded. And while we are very handful of people, but I think it's very significant to be part of this particular call because you get to know beyond what is being taught in generic world. And I think that is a value add which I have seen in this particular call. Otherwise, I honestly felt I'm nowhere
So,
because
Payal, what
people
you're
are
saying,
so driven with religion.
because in this call, Payal, we are talking science, no? We are talking logic, right? Everything that we talk in the science, this call, we are able to discriminate. When we talk of something, we are able to understand it.
Yeah,
But
and I think people are mostly thinking alike in this particular call. All of us, we
absolutely,
are in the same boat.
yeah,
But when I
absolutely.
go outside the world, I see people are so discriminating in terms of place, religion, caste, creed, color. So many things come in my way, and I feel gender for that matter. I think just not religion. I think we diverse ourselves. We are not united. We don't think united. We are all in that silos world. Everybody has created their world and they are living there. So I
But here,
think that
but
needs
here,
to change.
what do we say here? We say the ego that stands tall like a wall must fall. Because that ego
Yes.
that says that I is not I. So therefore, when we
Yeah.
realize I am the soul and the soul is SIP, so I am SIP and SIP is in all. This is a scientific understanding that we are all manifestations of one divine. We don't belong. Nobody in this call belongs to a religion. Everybody in this call has gone above religion. You may be born in
Correct.
religion. You may be
Absolutely.
religion, may be in your Aadhaar card or whatever, in your passport or in whichever in your certificates. But no, in this call, nobody believes they belong to a religion.
Yeah, and I think initial some of your calls which I attended, one of your call did talk about how to reach enlightenment, and I did speak on this, and then that time you corrected me saying that it has to be through it. See, a discipline and basics can be taught through religion. The foundation is important. To teach what is right and wrong is very important, but beyond that, I think all of us should think like what we are thinking in this call. I think we are very handful, Guruji. We need to
Yeah.
expand because
So yeah.
people don't think like that.
So first of all, we are very blessed to be on this call. I feel blessed that we have people in this call who are like-minded, who are awakened, who realize. But Payal, that's why I say each of you must try to add one or two people to this call. You can't add 100. You are not capable of adding. Payal, you cannot bring 100 people to this call. Impossible for you to bring 100 people to this call. But if you
Yeah.
bring one person, if you only bring one person, in this call, many people have been brought by somebody in this call, and they are so
Yeah.
grateful. They are so grateful that somebody brought them to this call, because they say, what would happen to me without this call? Where would I be? But we are not yet, we have to hit a mass. We have to hit, and we must bring another set of people where this, there should be no space on this call for people to value this call more. And then the world will start appreciating what we do. But our intention is not to, I'm not after a mass of people. I'm not chasing, I don't want to reach millions of views. That's not my goal. My goal is how can I reach sincere seekers? How can I reach the right seeker? Even one by one by one. If they come on the call, we have achieved a lot. Okay, Payal?
Yeah,
Thank you.
I agree.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for what you said, Payal. Thank you, Govind and Prakash and Chitra. Govind.
Shivoham AiR.
Shivoham, Govind.
AiR, I have 2 points to make. First
Yeah.
of all, in Hinduism, there is a very strong belief that if you do Char Dhams, which is Dwarkanath, Badrinath, Jagannath, and Rameshwaram, if you do those 4 Char Dhams, you get mukti or moksha.
Correct.
This is, I think you all in India would know this better because most of the time of my lifetime I've spent out of India.
Yeah.
Now, now I had always heard about this. Now I can tell you out of my personal experience. During the last 7, 8 years, we are a group of about 20 friends. Okay. During the last 7, 8 years, we have made many trips to India based on this belief. Okay, we come to a point, we enjoy, we socialize, we have the best of everything. Okay. But there is also a spirituality, so-called spirituality, effect in our mind.
Religion.
Okay, religious. Yeah, no, okay, not spiritual. It's religious. So you will be surprised. For every dham, north, south, east, and west of India, we made a special trip to go to each dham because it was not practical. It's not easy to go to each dham. The pilgrimage to get there is quite a trek.
Yeah.
Okay. So every time we made one trip, go to north, come back, go to east, come back, go to west, and so on. Then we have been numerous times, I repeat, numerous times to Tirupati Balaji, where all the crowd behind just gets a glimpse and is shoved away. Okay. Where we are sitting inside that room right in front of Balaji and doing the aarti. I've sat there for maybe half an hour at a stretch.
And because you pay the price.
Okay, this is a separate thing, but point is, it's not just the price. Also, sometimes you want to pay the price, you cannot get it done, right? It's not
No,
always
I mean
easy.
price plus influence. You have to know the
Yeah.
you have to be connected to those people, and then there is influence and monetary.
Yeah.
You know
Okay.
it, and everybody knows it.
Yeah.
There's nothing hidden
All
about
right.
it.
So, besides the Char Dhams, besides going to Tirupati Balaji numerous times, besides having gone to Kashi, and again, there is 21 Jyotirlingas. I must have made some trips to go to different Jyotirlingas also. Again, this is all friends going together in a group, okay, and coming back. All this is based on the belief that we have been drilled into, that if you have faith and this is the way you go, this is what you get, right? Now, this is one part of it. But since few years, I stopped. Many friends still keep going to Tirupati twice a year. They make different pilgrimages still, but I've stopped going there. Whenever I'm asked, I just say my respects to that, full respects to that pilgrimage. I will not join. Okay. But this is what religion is teaching. People believe that if you do this pilgrimages, you get mukti, you get moksha.
My
Correct
dear
me if I'm wrong.
Govind, that's why we are saying it's an opium.
Right.
It's not
And
just a belief. Belief is putting it very mildly. It's not a belief. It's a drug.
Yes. And you see the numerous amount of people there every time at every pilgrimage you go. It's not funny. It's just not funny.
You know something? You know what is today? Today is the
What is?
24th of December.
Yeah.
And in Hong Kong, even though it's Chinese now.
Yeah, it's Christmas Eve.
Mary's boy child, Jesus Christ, was born on Christmas Day. The
Correct.
biggest addiction in the whole world is this Christmas.
Yes.
Christmas
Agree.
is the biggest worldwide addiction. It's the biggest opium in the whole world.
I agree.
Then what do you do?
Agree very much. It's become a more of a thing to do, to be part of it. It's just spread worldwide. It's not just the Christians, it's even the Hindus and the Muslims also somehow
My
are
dear
involved in
Govind,
this
my dear
Christmas.
Govind, if you carefully investigate, you will come to
Hmm.
know how cynical they are. All the religions, they make entertainment, whether it's in churches or temples or garba or they make or carol singing. They have made religion into an entertainment, and they have made religion into people talking against it as blasphemous. So it's a big, big, big problem. It's a
Yeah,
huge problem in the world.
and this you cannot change overnight. I mean, say this will be there for a long, long time to come.
Impossible to change.
Yeah, agree.
But you can change. If you
We can
say,
change
I am
ourselves. We can't change
GIM,
others.
yeah, you can say, I am God in me. I am not Govind Mehtani. I am GIM. And you live by
Yes.
it because you're intellectually awakened by this, whether you have reached that state of enlightenment or not, whether you are completely and soundly believing and understanding. People in this call, why are these people on this call every day, Govind? You think it's easy to devote 1 hour a day every day in this call?
No,
Think it's
it's not
easy?
easy at all. Not easy.
How are
Not
people
easy at all.
coming on this call every day without fail? Because they know this is what is changing their life. This is what is building their life and creating a base of reality, of awakening, of enlightenment, of happiness. This is the way. There's no other way.
Agree. And my second point, Air, is I'm grateful to you. My life has changed a lot. Although I've
It's
known you for only few months. I
because
came
that's
to
your
you.
effort. Yeah.
I came to you in July in Bangalore to meet you. And I went to Veve in October, beginning
Yeah.
of October.
Yeah.
In September, I was in Europe, and then after that, I went to Veve. I must tell you, at that time, I was addicted to smoking. I used to have cigars every day, and I used to enjoy it. But while I used to enjoy it, I used to I was addicted to it. Okay, the day I landed in Geneva, that was the day I said I'm going to try to stop smoking. Like you mentioned, the cigarette packets and the cigar packets clearly have a picture there telling you that this is going to kill you. But still, people buy the most expensive stuff and use it. Okay. So, and I was one of those foolish people doing it too. But I repeat, the day I landed in Geneva, I said, when I'm going to get to Veve, I'm going to make an effort to stop. Trust me, when I was there, the very first day, I had already stopped smoking, not because I was controlling. I had the packet right there, kept in front of me. And it's such a beautiful place, and there's such a beautiful terrace there. And it's a beautiful, I would say it's heaven, let's put it this way, right? The feeling would be to pull out a cigar and enjoy in the terrace there, sitting down on the sun deck. But I did not have that feeling at all. And that day to today, I've completely stopped. And I don't have the urge for it.
No, you're blessed. You are blessed, and you are not everybody. You have got so many friends who are not able to do like how you have done. So that is, you must be grateful to sip, and you must not leave and nothing should pull you away, because remember, no guarantee that tomorrow you will still be on this. Anybody can pull you out of it if you're weak. So you have to
Yes,
stay
that
on.
is it.
Yeah,
Can,
you
it
have to.
can be tempting, but no, I sit with them. They smoke, okay, but I don't have the urge at all.
Okay. Good, Govind. I'm happy this call has changed. Whatever you say, it has changed.
Definitely, 3 months since being in Vive, it has changed my life. Not only my life, my thinking. A lot has changed.
I'm
I'm
happy. So
thankful to it.
you're on the right path, like everybody on this call is. But everybody on this call must be committed, because this is a personal commitment. I can guide you. I cannot do. I can only guide you from this. I'm not putting any pressure on anybody on this call. I'm just guiding you all. I'm trying to help you awaken, and you realize, and you awaken, and you get enlightened. That is the way it is. Thanks, Govind. I just realized that
Thank you.
the clock is clicking 9 o'clock, so we have limited time. Um, Quickly, please. Oh, thank you. Quick comments only. We have to, then we'll continue the rest tomorrow. Sip, quick comment, Sip.
Namaste. I want to talk about a practical problem. Ever since I've been on this call since 4-5 months, my mother, she's every day doing puja for 2-3 hours. I get irritated. I have stopped going to temple. I've got going to temple, and she says,
if you are affected by this call, you won't get irritated. You will accept the drama. You will accept this Maya.
I want to change her. How can I?
You cannot change her. You can tell her what you believe. She wants to change. You cannot change anybody in this world. You can only tell them what you are doing. If she wants to, she will. Ritu, quickly, we don't have time. Quick comments. Thank you. Tomorrow, continue tomorrow. Ritu, quick comment. Chitra, quick comment.
Shivoham, I feel that religion is a tool which leads to spirituality, and we don't have the proper acharyas or somebody to guide us in that direction. Like for one example,
but therefore it has become. Therefore, while it is a tool, while it should be a tool, it has become an opium.
Yeah,
it is not.
But
it is unfortunate.
Those who are doing puja also, they first sloka if they are doing, they will chant Tajet Nirmalyam Soham Bhavena Pujayet. Like I am doing the puja with a Soham Bhav. They are chanting it and then doing it, but they are not understanding the meaning of it. Similarly, when we do the Yagya Kunda is 3.5 feet height.
But Chitra, time is over, Chitra. Chitra, same thing. Please tell us tomorrow. We have no time. Who is it? Will, Ritu and Nitai was there. Will, Ritu, quick comments. Yes.
Shivang, I'd like to add education to the list, because many people, they go to university and study, but these facts that they're learning are of no use to them.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's why Adi Shankara said, Bhaja Govindam, Govindam, Bhaja Muramatai. Oh, you fool. Adi Shankara said, oh, you fool. What are you going to get with all the graduate shit that you're doing? Okay. Ritu and Nitai, 2 comments. Thank you, Will.
Shivoham Guruji.
Shivoham, bolo.
Guruji, today I got to know that my dog is having some kind of tumor. And I accepted very graciously, and I would like to give the best possible treatment to him. And I did not cry. But previously, if I would have been there, I would have been crying.
You're evolving, so please do your best for it. Every dog has got God, okay? Good.
Yes.
Nitai? Good. Last comment, Nitai.
Pranam Guruji. I think that this addiction has been there from long before opium came, and addiction would outlast cocaine, everything. And we all, everybody in this call, do have to coexist within the family, within people around us who are addicted.
Absolutely.
How do enlightened people look or coexist with all these people around them without not being just irritated, but by not looking down upon them, but just by accepting them?
No enlightened person will look down upon them, because enlightened people are grateful. They are grateful that they are enlightened, and they understand that it's not for everybody to be enlightened. And it's much better to have religion than to be an atheist. So therefore, it's not bad to be religious. Only problem is that if you're addicted, then you cannot have God realization. But enlightened people try their best. They will try to help their relatives, their friends, their family to evolve. Okay?
Thank you, Guruji. And I would just like to remind you that you wanted to have the Zoom retreat again in 3-4 months. So we had last one in October.
I thought we had it just a few days back.
Oh, okay.
When did we have
No,
it?
we had a meditation retreat. Yeah, meditation day.
No, Zoom retreat was already 1 month. Okay, so we will thank you for the reminder. I will ask when we can have the next Zoom retreat. With folded hands, I bow down to you. Thank you for your participation.